So, India does not allow dual citizenship. Once you have obtained citizenship of any other country, you will have to surrender India passport. Before doing that, of course, you will go for the passport of the new country. If you are a US citizen, you will apply for US passport. If you are in Canada, you will apply for Canadian passport, UK, British passport. Likewise, once you have that passport, then you come to the next step. In Canada, for applying passport within Canada, if you are opting for urgent or express service, you see here urgent pickup by end of next business day. And if you're going for express pickup, it takes 2 to 9 days. If you're going for a regular service, you can see here 10 business days. That does not including mail time. So say within 15 days, you will get your passport. You will be able to ascertain how much time it is going to take to get passport in your country. Now that you have the passport, the next question comes, do you have immediate India travel plan? So based on what your scenario is, you have various options which we will see now. You can have no travel plan and you have time with you. So the response here is shown as no. You have immediate travel plan and it's a short trip. Then I have shown this as yes. And then you have a travel plan for a long term or even a permanent stay in India. So these are the three scenarios, right? You have time at your hand. Then you will be doing this surrender of India passport in the country where you have acquired your citizenship. For example, if it is US, you will do in US. If it is Canada, you will do in Canada. Likewise, any country where you are. So the timeline in straight line method is 4 to 6 weeks. If your application is correct, you have done all the documentation correctly, it's going to take 4 to 6 weeks for you to get this surrender certificate. I made a detailed video which you can go and see how this entire process is done. In between, things could be like your application has been found incomplete. When you visit a service center, they may flag some issue because of which either you make one more visit. Those time delays are not considered here. If everything is correct, it could be 4 to 6 week timeline to get the surrender certificate. And depending on country where you are, the fee could differ. Here I am showing Canada. So in Canada, if you are doing this and you have acquired your citizenship after 1st June 2010, you pay $113 plus $3 consular fee. This goes to the consulate or high commission. Okay. And then there is a service charge for the service provider, but you will eventually end up paying more than what is here if you're going for postal service, lounge service, etc., etc. So I have again covered those details in the video which I have made specific to surrendering India passport and also how you can ensure you don't pay anything excess. Once you get surrender certificate letter, now you can go for apply OCI. Here again, if you are successful with your surrender certificate, you get your surrender certificate. Now there is a new requirement where you have to give a declaration that you have submitted your voter ID and ration card. So once you have all of those documents with you and you submit your OCI application, it takes 4 to 6 weeks again for the entire process to happen if everything is correct. In between, if the service agency comes and gives a remark that your application is incomplete, then there is again time delay which happens. So if everything is right, 4 to 6 weeks. And if you look at the fee here, this I am showing for Canada. For your country, you will be able to see fee by going to your service provider or Consulate General's website. For Canada, for the OCI card, the amount what you pay to the Consulate General or High Commission, here it shows $376. This is for the Toronto jurisdiction. So when you go to different jurisdiction, there could be slight difference or it could be same. So other than this, there is a processing fee of $1.70 which goes to the service provider. And in case you are opting for a courier fee, which is not mandatory, by the way, you will end up spending additional amount close to around $80. So invariably, most of the individuals, they end up paying more than this $1.70. If there are mistakes in the application, they go for lounge service, which cost around $100. So $100 plus your the courier fee you could add depending on what you're taking. So this is the amount what you will be paying for the OCI for Canada. Similarly, it's going to be for the country where you are. Both this surrender of India passport and you getting OCI would take at least 3 months. That's the shortest time if everything is good, or it would go up to 5 months or even beyond. So you must have this timeline with you when you are planning to get OCI card. So that's why I said you can patiently wait to get this done, then this option works.